human beings were meant to experience happiness, with exceptions being just that, exceptions. The English newspaper May and other global media outlets are reporting on a recent incident in Australia, specifically at the Westfield shopping centre in Sydney's Bondi area. A 40-year-old man armed with a knife entered the centre, tragically taking several lives. Reports indicate that around half a dozen people were killed, and nearly a dozen others were injured. The motive behind this horrific event remains unknown. While police have not confirmed if it was an act of terrorism, some sources have dismissed that possibility. Witnesses described chaos as police and emergency teams swept through the area, eventually neutralizing the attacker before he could harm more people. The deputy commissioner labeled the situation as critical, but investigations are ongoing. The Commonwealth, led by King Charles III, may declare a period of mourning. The king expressed his sorrow and pledged new measures to prevent similar incidents in Australia and other regions linked to the British monarchy. The next few hours are crucial for the injured who are fighting for their lives. King Charles III emphasized his support for those living in fear and for the families who have lost loved ones. Prince William and Princess Catherine Middleton also released a statement, highlighting the global solidarity in response to this event. They urged people to leave messages calling for peace and calm, reflecting on the love and values we hold dear, especially during these challenging times. They also encouraged viewers to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated on their content. In another breaking news story, Buckingham Palace is organizing tributes and cancelling events due to a deeply challenging situation. The tragic death of Prince Carl Philip has left a significant emotional void in England, particularly within the royal family. Prince Carl Philip was a vital figure in the monarchy, known for his unwavering loyalty and trust, which left a lasting impact on the hearts of many in England. Prince William, with teary eyes, confirmed that the news of Prince Carl Philip's passing has deeply affected those at Buckingham Palace. This shocking news has stunned the UK, and it's important to analyze it together. According to reports, Prince Carl Philip, the first Prince of Sam and head of the German princely house, passed away on August 6 at the age of 91. Born on May 19, 1933, he lived in an old castle that he and his family restored after World War II. After his father's death in 1988, he took over the leadership of the family, focusing on preserving historical heritage. His son Emmanuel inherits his titles, continuing his legacy. Our colleague Orlando will provide more details about this historical figure and how recent changes in the princely family might affect the preservation of historical heritage. Prince William, Harry's brother, has expressed his willingness to pause royal duties to support Prince Carl's family during this difficult time. These are challenging times for William, who must support his father while also addressing the protests affecting the UK. Please subscribe to our Secrets of the King channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's move on to another intriguing story. As you know, Her Majesty passed away on September 8 after a historic 70-year reign. Since then, new details about her final days and private thoughts have emerged, offering fascinating insights into her reign. Today, perhaps the most significant revelation yet has come to light. Sources have obtained leaked pages from the Queen's secret diary, revealing her surprising final orders to royal officials before her death. You won't believe what she said about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in those final entries. The Queen meticulously kept a private diary for decades, including her most candid reflections and instructions for the crown after her passing. Some pages were removed due to sensitive content, but leaked photos have surfaced, providing context to her previously unknown stance on the Sussex situation. In handwritten entries from late August, just weeks before her death, the Queen expressed growing frustration with Harry and Meghan's repeated media attacks since their move to the US and their distancing from royal duties. She wrote that their disloyal behavior had gone too far, damaging the monarchy's global reputation during unstable times. In a particularly explosive directive, she ordered legal teams to exhaust all options to curb future stories and stop attacks from abroad. She emphasized this by writing enough. Legalize and counterattack forcefully in all caps. Clearly, her patience with the Sussexes' antics had run out by the end. Although known for her public composure, the diary reveals the Queen's true feelings of betrayal, as she saw their actions as a relentless plot to undermine the crown, since their bombshell Oprah interview, which occurred just months after they secured financial independence from the Queen. She noted that while they wanted to leave, they shouldn't do so at the cost of repeatedly tarnishing the Windsor name. Questions remain about her private stance, but this leak suggests a tougher position than her public image implied. Her priority appeared to be safeguarding the monarchy's future over preserving individual relationships in her final days, with a strong focus on countering Harry and Meghan's media moves. Although the Queen's specific instructions weren't followed due to her passing shortly after, she was close to her successors, Charles and William, and likely wanted them prepared for the ongoing battle against the Sussexes' media offensive. Now, as King Charles's first official act towards the couple was to reduce their titles, it perhaps reflects some of this tough advice finally being implemented. Sources suggest that the Queen's orders may have led to stricter palace action following Harry's explosive memoir. The couple's Netflix reality show is set to debut next month, with future projects hinting at more drama. The diary reportedly promised a no-nonsense approach going forward, advocating for the use of the royal family's resources and legal power to curb the Sussexes' actions once and for all. While the royal family isn't known for open conflict, some experts believe the late Queen's guidelines justified taking strong measures to prevent further constitutional crises caused by the Sussexes. At the very least, it shows that she had finally grown tired of their complaints as they advanced their careers at the Crown's expense. Her composed exterior hid frustrations over their ingratitude, particularly towards Meghan. However, others argue that the leaked diary pages might be exaggerated or taken out of context for sensationalism. The Queen wasn't one to enjoy legal conflicts, but even if not to the extent described, sources close to her suggest that her never complain, never explain motto may have ended regarding the Sussexes last summer, as their actions crossed an invisible line in her eyes. It's unclear if Charles and William are now adopting a tougher stance, but King Charles's decision to remove their patronages indicates he won't remain idle amidst ongoing issues. William's rare public response hints that his royal patience may be wearing thin. The Queen's leaked diary entries will undoubtedly fuel debate over who is truly at fault in this family feud.